live video to be exact. So here we go with another live stream. How y'all doing today? As y'all, yeah. So it's just apparently we are having a pretty big snowstorm here where I live, and let's just say that it's absolutely crazy out there. I'm just gonna point out right now, this has probably been the most craziest winter that we've had in a long time. Like it's been snowing like crazy this past winter. I feel like we haven't had crazy blizzards or snowstorms in general like this in a long time. It's like been years since it's been this bad. But honestly, though, it's Monday and I don't really have plans on Mondays anyways. So at least it's snowing on a day where like there's not much going on for me and stuff. So it's like, 'cause I think we're supposed to get like almost like, I don't know, 2 feet of snow and it's crazy. Like I can actually show y'all what it looks like outside out my window. Let me put my hat on because I know I always wear my Yankee hats in my live stream. So there we go. Now I look like. But I can show you what it's looking like outside right now, and you'll see for your own eyes. But it's practically you know it's snowing lightly right now. I can still see snowflakes um falling down slowly, but this is what it looks like outside my window right now. Yeah, we got a lot of snow. It started last night. It started late last night. I noticed I looked out my neighbor Eric's window, like when I was hanging out with the guys and stuff, and yeah, it started snowing like around the evening. It actually was which is good because like yesterday morning I did go to Cumbies to get some drinks for me and a couple friends. So I'm just glad I was able to do that before the weather got bad and stuff, you know. But yeah, I feel like it's been snow day after snow day. Like I can only imagine that kids that go to school and stuff and students that go to school in general here in this Litchfield County, I can only imagine that a lot of students are having snow days, and because of that they're going to have to make up a lot of days for school, and they're probably not going to have as long of a summer vacation. But that's not my problem anyways, because like I graduated from school in 2019, like 7 years ago, so that's not my problem. That's just students nowadays problem. You know, and oh, looks like we're getting a lot of people on the live. Okay. Oh, so how y'all doing? Hello, Dave the Cook 9738. How you doing, man? How y'all doing? But yeah, it's just interesting though, cause I feel like when it comes to snow and stuff, it's different around the U.S. because it all depends on like how fast it comes, I guess, and then of course like you got um it gets sometimes it's strong in most areas and then it gets weak and stuff. But yeah, so um but yeah. Oh, someone smashed the like on this live stream. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm telling you right now though, we got like 3 weeks and 4 days left of winter. And I'll be so glad when winter is over because by that point I don't have to worry about my plans getting canceled anymore because winter won't happen for another 8 months. You guys, I gotta tell you though, another reason why I don't like winter because it's when my winter allergies act up, and I hate my winter allergies. And it's it acts up a lot. Like, you know, I be having a lot of sneezing fits, and then just I sometimes get a little bit stuffy at times and stuff, and it's crazy. Dave the Cook says I already had winter break. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed your winter break, man. But yeah, Late and Gotiza says hello. Well, hello to you. How's everybody doing? But yeah, The one thing I am. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I don't know if like I already know I'm late about this, but football season is over, and you know, the Super Bowl was a few weeks ago. I didn't watch the Super Bowl because I had no way of watching it really. I tried to see if my friends could do a live stream of it, but we weren't able to, which is fine because I didn't really miss out on much because I heard that the Super Bowl wasn't that good. There wasn't that much action, and then you know and then of course the halftime show wasn't as good, and then not to mention that um not to mention that you know um yeah, but it's just like. But I am happy though because I'm looking forward to this year because as y'all know, about a week or so ago, for baseball, that the Yankees are back to spring training, and pitchers and catchers reported about a week or two ago, and now the whole team is down there, and we're starting spring training games as of February 20th, and the Yankees lost 2-0 in the first spring training game against the Orioles, and then the Yankees won 20-3 against the Tigers, and then they lost 6-4 yesterday against who was it that we went? I don't remember, but we lost yesterday. But today they're going to be playing the they're going to be playing the damn it, who are they playing today? Oh yeah, today they're going to be playing. Oh man, I don't remember. Oh, the Pirates, the Pittsburgh Pirates, which is actually interesting because I think one of my best friends, I think their dad likes the Pittsburgh Pirates for Major League Baseball. Um, Dave the Cook says, "Did you like your winter break? I like mine, and I get to eat Takis and now since I got Walmart at my house." Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Dave the Cook. You know what though, man? Um, winter break was good for me, and I like Takis as well. The thing is though, my favorite Taki flavor would probably have to be the intense nacho. What's your favorite flavor? So Dave the Cook also says, I have a picture of storm warning wizard, storm wizard. I meant storm, and also I live in Georgia. Oh, you live in Georgia? Oh, you're way below me. Because I'm from Connecticut. Um, Dave the Cook also says blue Takis and red Takis. Oh, well, blue heat I hear is pretty good. Spicy and a little bit citrusy, but good. It's like I feel like when I eat Takis and stuff, if I eat a lot of them, I probably have to take some of my heartburn pills. But at the end of the day, it's well worth it because they're pretty damn good. Um, but yeah, I'm so excited though for this year's baseball season. Though, let's hope the Yankees beat the Pirates today in the the spring training game today, and I'm hoping that when baseball season does eventually start in late March, early April in the next month or two, hopefully we have a good year this year and then go to the playoffs and then go continue our hunt for getting our 28th world title. Dave the Cook says, put them still are yummy, but I still got a big one, a big bag of Takis. Even my brother has one. I don't have to share with him anymore. Hey, well, at least you get it all to yourself. Dave the Cook also says, bro, I think you're going to have a big diarrhea. Well, yeah, if I were to eat them right now, but not now because I don't really have Takis um, here where I am. Oh, there's some funny emojis. But yeah, you guys. I'll just tell you this too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to spring and summertime coming up in the next couple months and stuff. thing is though is like thing is though is like I'll just tell you this right now. It's kind of interesting how like it's kind of interesting how what am I gonna say? Yeah, because like all my neighbors in my apartment building keep on telling me that I'm not gonna like summertime here because it gets hot and stuff. And I keep on telling them, well, I can always buy an air conditioner and stuff at the Home Depot since there's a Home Depot up the road from where I live. And I also told them too, like I live on the lower floor, so therefore it won't get as hot because I'm on the lower floor because you know how when you're at the top floor, like heat travels fast and stuff and it makes your apartment hot. Well, I don't really got to worry about that since I live on the lower floor. Um and so that's how that worked. And you know, by the way, you guys, so this weekend I'm gonna be attending the Special Olympics snowshoeing competitions to cheer on my best friends, Rachel and Sierra for snowshoeing competitions and stuff. And I actually made a poster and stuff too to cheer them on. And also like um thing is, though, my best friend Rachel, she's running the snowshoeing competitions, and then Sierra is like walking it, and the reason why she's walking it is because of the fact that, like, even though her arm is pretty much almost fully healed, it's still not 100% enough for her to run, so she has to walk it this year. But yeah, oh, by the way, guys, I wanted to tell you too that um I probably already made a video about this before, but currently we have 312 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I plan on getting up to 400 by the end of this year for 2026, which I feel like I can manage. So if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell um so you'll see all the different videos that I post and upload and stuff. Yeah, sorry if it's taking me a little bit to talk and figure out what I'm saying, you guys. It's like I'm just trying to figure out things to talk about on this live stream. Not to mention the fact that I am a little bit tired and stuff. I woke up at like 10 in the morning. Well, actually, I woke up earlier in a nap, but then I went back to sleep and stuff, and then I woke up, took my meds, and started my day. Um, you know, um, I'm thinking about making my bed later because you guys can't see it right now, but my bed needs to be made and stuff. And yeah, so um yeah, so I'm gonna have to do that eventually. Oh, but you guys, thought I'd tell you too that you know, I am really excited because my birthday is a couple months away, 78 days away to be exact. And I just thought I'd make a couple of announcements saying how I'm thinking about doing a birthday live stream when it comes up in the next couple months and stuff. And I'll post a bunch of different videos, so be sure to look out for that when the time comes. Oh man, no. Oh, you know what wanted to tell you guys too. So I was watching the Daytona 500 last weekend and stuff. And as y'all know, my favorite NASCAR driver is Joey Logano. If you haven't known, he was from Middletown, Connecticut. You know, and that's why he's my favorite driver. And he's really good. He's like a three-time NASCAR Cup Series champion. He won. Um, in 2020, no, 2018, 2022, then 2024. And that's basically, yeah, what happened. um and unfortunately Logano didn't win the Daytona 500 last weekend like I hope he did, but he did finish in third place though. I'm actually wearing my Logano pajama bottoms right now. I can show you guys what they look like if it'll show. Hold on. Yeah, I'm wearing these right now. But yeah, oh, you know, oh, Dave the Cook, when you just send me those emotes of the YouTube play button, I found out recently that my favorite K-pop girl group, Blackpink, had reached 100 million subscribers on YouTube, and they got the red diamond play button, and they became the first uh, K-pop girl group to achieve that accomplishment. Blackpink continues to make history. Also, I'm really looking forward to when they come out with their new album, Deadline, and then I hear BTS is coming out with a new album too called Ari Rain, which I'm really looking forward to that album too. I'll buy. What I'm thinking is I'm either gonna buy those albums with my own money, or I could ask for it for my birthday. I don't know. And by the way, you guys, this year for my birthday in a couple months, I'm gonna be 28. And it's crazy how I'm already 28 years old. Like I'm getting old practically, and you can tell I'm getting older and stuff. Especially since I'm balding practically. I just can't believe I'm like 28 years old and I'm already balding and stuff. But then again, it runs in my family. I can't speak properly right now. Then again, it does run in my family. We do have a history of like our hair being thin and stuff, and then you know, because for it's like it was. I'm pretty sure it was like that for my great grandfather. It was like that for my grandfather. It was like that for my uncle, and now me. However, though, I feel like when it comes to my cousin, though, my cousin he still has all his hair, you know. So kind of jealous of that. Um, you know. Oh man. I don't even know what happened. Okay, well, huh, um. Oh, by the way, you know what was interesting that I found out recently? Oh, Dave the Cook says, "Well, my real name is actually Mason." Oh, well, that's a cool name. But yeah, let's just say that um I know I was talking about baseball a few minutes ago, but I was gonna tell y'all that so I looked it up recently, and you know how like a couple years ago when they had Hurricane Helene hit in Florida, Tropicana Field a couple years ago when it got hit by Hurricane Helene, the baseball stadium Tropicana Field got hit pretty hard, um, and let's just say that they had to. It took a while for them to repair the ballpark, and because their ballpark couldn't be played at while it was being repaired, they had to have their baseball games at the Yankees Georgia Steinbrenner Field, which is a baseball field for that where they do spring training games, and they had to borrow it for a while. Well, I found out recently that Tropicana Field is done being repaired, and that the uh, Tampa Bay Rays are going to go back to doing their home games at Tropicana Field as of this baseball season of 2025 or 2026. I can't believe I almost said 2025. Like when we're like it's 2026 now. I need to get with the program here, or maybe it's just because I wasn't paying attention to what I was saying because I was talking so fast. Oh, 6'7". I love that meme. 6'7". That's funny too because anytime, like, I'm just gonna point this out right now. So last week, I was at this event called Friendship Community, like with all my friends and stuff, and I was like playing bingo with my I was playing bingo with my best friend Rachel, and anytime they called the number 067, I would basically yell at the top of my lungs, 6'7", and it's just so funny, and I do the whole yeah and it's just so funny. Yeah, I know that some people like find 6'7" funny, mainly Generation Alpha kids and stuff, and then of course but most adults like don't get how it's funny and what it means. But This generation, however, does know what it means, so which is interesting. But go figure, you know. I bet you young kids know more than what the adults know. I think. No offense. Um. Yeah. So it's like my tongue is white blue. How come your tongue is white blue? Is it because you're eating? Are you eating like the blue Takis right now? Is that why? Oh man. Yeah, but it's like, oh man. Oh shit. There's another thing I kind of want to get for my birthday too. I kind of want to get the Yankees media guide because as y'all know, one of my favorite Yankees things that I like to collect, I like to collect media guides and stuff, which are basically like books that tell you all the different records and stuff and player profiles, you name it, it's in the book. And I get them. I buy one every year, pretty much, and that's yeah. So it's like I can tell y'all all the years that I collected media guides. I got one from 2001. I got 2010, 2013, 14, 15, and then 2022, 23, 24, and 25. Those are all the ones I have. Those are all the years I have in my collection. And I plan on buying more. And I'm thinking about also buying the Yankees yearbook as well. I like collecting those too. Because what I have to do is I have to go to the Yankees publication website on MLB.com in order to get those. If I save up enough money, I'll probably have more than enough money to buy those for my birthday. If not, I can always ask for them for my birthday. I don't know. I mean, I'm already getting a lot. I mean, to be honest with you, I already know a lot of different stuff I'm getting for my birthday. And I don't know why I'm talking about my birthday because my birthday is still like 2 3 months away. But it's like 78 days away. I know to some people it may seem like a long ways away, but trust me, it'll be here before you know it. You know what I mean? Time flies. And that's the thing. I know I mention this every time on every single live stream, but time flies real quick when you're having fun. And I also feel like the older you get, the faster time flies, which is interesting too. Um, um, yeah, so that's just how it is. Um, um, another thing that I ha hello, 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 Abdi Shu. How you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. But yeah. So oh, by the way, you guys, you know how I've been making a lot of YouTube shorts where I'm dancing and stuff. If you guys are wondering what the rooms in some of the videos where I was dancing. I was dancing in a couple of my dance videos where I was dancing in the community room, and then I danced into another part of the community room. I mean, I mainly do my YouTube videos in the comfort of my own apartment, but sometimes I like to do them in the community room and stuff because I feel like I have more than enough room to do my dance moves and stuff. Because I don't want to accidentally hurt myself while making a video. Don't want that to happen. I don't want myself to get injured because it's bad enough how last year Sierra had got injured with her arm last year, and then not to mention I have another friend of mine that freaking hurt their foot while walking their dog, and then and also they sprained their finger I think at one point. But yeah, oh, guys, I also saved up I also saved up some money, like about $15 to be exact, because you know how like I told you guys how like Favar does the same, like they do a play every year. Like in 2024, I went to see the Lion King play that Favar put on, and then last year it was SpongeBob SquarePants. Well, this year it's the Little Mermaid musical, and that's what Favar is putting on this year, and I'm so excited because, as y'all know, if you know me, I love the Little Mermaid, and it's one of my favorite Disney movies slash musicals and stuff, and that's why I saved up $15 so I could buy my ticket and stuff. I cannot wait to see that play. How Favar puts it on this year. It's gonna be so much fun. I bet. Um, yeah. Um. Oh, by the way, so speaking of Disney and stuff, it was funny because me and my friends were talking about Disney and stuff and how there's this anime that some of my friends like, but apparently Disney bought the rights to it, and my friends were talking about how, oh, well, it's a great anime, but I don't want to pay for a Disney Plus membership just to watch that one thing. And we were joking around that Disney is getting greedy and that they're buying every single company and stuff. How they bought ESPN, they bought Star Wars and stuff. Like, what's next? And I jokingly, I was saying this jokingly, but I was also being serious at the same time. I was telling my friends like, "Oh, just you wait. I bet you that Disney will buy the rights to Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network." And then they were all like, "Oh, I wouldn't be surprised." I'm like, "Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either." Yeah, it's interesting. Um, um, uh, but yeah. Oh, that's another thing too. There's some animes that I've been starting to watch, with my neighbor Eric and stuff. And let's just say, there's a couple animes that I've been obsessed with. I've been watching a lot of Spy Family, but I've also been watching um other this other anime. I don't know, I forget what it's called, but it's an anime about this guy who has like really good powerful super strength, and he's a person that doesn't know how to perform magic, so he uses his superpower strength to do magical things. It's a great anime. Um, but yeah, so it's awesome. Um, oh, I remember I got my neighbor Eric for his birthday recently, since his birthday was February 1st. I got him Donkey Kong Bonanza for his birthday for his Nintendo Switch 2. And that's another thing too. I've been playing a lot of video games and stuff. Oh, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I do have something that I had for decades now, and I still own it. I have and I can show y'all. Just let me prop you guys down so you can see what I'm showing you. Okay. Um, I have my Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP. I've had this since I was like 4 or 5 years old. I did have another Game Boy Advance, that I got from my mom years ago when it first came out, when I was 3 years old in 2001. And then that Game Boy unfortunately broke, so she got me a Game Boy Advance SP when it came out, when this first came out, when I was like 4 or 5 years old. But, but, so this is the one I have. Yeah, and, it still work. This still works like a charm, and I can prove it to y'all. Still works after all these years and decades, for that matter. Um, I might play with this later, if I ever get bored and I have nothing else better to do. As y'all can see, shit. I have a fuckload of Game Boy games. I actually kind of want to buy another one for my Game Boy. I kind of want to get this game for my Game Boy SP called I kind of want to get for my Game Boy SP. I kind of want to get I really want to get the new well, it's not. I don't know why I said new. I want to get All Star Baseball 2003 and or two. I don't remember, but I want to get that because like not only is it a good game I hear to play on the Game Boy SP, but it's also got Derek Jeter on the cover and stuff. And as y'all know, like I know that I'm a huge Aaron Judge fan when it comes to New York Yankees nowadays, since he's like my all-time favorite Yankees player right now, since he's currently still playing for the Yankees. But before Aaron Judge showed up in the picture, my favorite Yankees player was Derek Jeter. But go figure, a lot of Yankee fans love Jeter. Even baseball fans that don't like the Yankees respect Derek Jeter and they like him and stuff because of how good of a baseball player he is, and also how sportsmanlike and how humble he is too. He's not narcissistic. He doesn't think that he's above everyone, you know? But yeah, yeah, so but yeah, I thought I'd ask y'all because I meant to ask you this when I first started this live stream, but um but is it snowing where you guys are? Like, and if so, how much snow have you got on the ground right now where you guys are? Like I said, I think like Torrington on average for this snowstorm, I think we're expected to have like almost 2 feet of snow and stuff. And like I said, this has been the craziest winter we've had in a long time. You know, the Farmer's Almanac was practically right. Oh shit! Oh, that's another thing too, you guys. I want to talk to you about. Speaking of winter, have you guys been watching the Winter Olympics? Because I found out recently that Team USA made history, getting 12 gold medals in the Winter Olympics, the most that they've ever got in Winter Olympics history. So good for Team USA, especially since we're Americans and we yeah, but I also I mean, don't get me wrong though. There are a couple other countries that I was rooting for the Winter Olympics as well, and that would be South Korea and Japan. Oh, and I also heard that for about a couple years from now, when they have the Summer Olympics and stuff, when they have the Summer Olympics in 2028, it's going to take place in Los Angeles. It's going to take place in Los Angeles, California. Um, so, hold on. I want to see how much battery life my phone has since I'm doing this live stream. I want to see how much battery life I have left. Hold on. 51%. That should be good. Yeah, because obviously you guys know that I got a brand new phone for Christmas from my grandparents, which is what I'm filming my live video on. And I obviously told uh you guys about the story of how the long ass and like crazy journey transferring my stuff to this phone and all that. But but yeah, I love this phone too because the battery lasts longer and the battery practically lasts all day long because my previous phone couldn't do that and stuff, you know, because it would drain so quickly. But this phone, nope, not at all. Yeah. You know what I should invest in though? I know sometimes it takes forever for this phone that I'm filming my YouTube live on the charge. I know it takes a long time for it to charge and stuff, but um, but at least it makes it so that the battery lasts all day and stuff. I should really invest in getting a supercharger because if I get a supercharger, I it'll charge my phone faster and I won't. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a friend of mine that has a supercharger and he charges his phone with that. Um, so yeah, so I wanted to show you guys a couple things too. Um, let me find it. Where the hell did I put? Oh, I know I was talking about birthdays and stuff and how my birthday is in a couple months from now. Well, I actually went to Dollar General this past Friday because I thought we were gonna have social, but then we ended up not getting doing it because I think I forget the reason. I think it was because it was of the weather and not just that. Because it was like freezing rain and it was kind of impossible to walk on the sidewalks and stuff since it was like making the sidewalks and the roads slippery and stuff and it can be pretty dangerous. You can get hurt and stuff or end up in an accident and stuff. But I took like an Uber to get to you know the Torrington Plaza, and I wanted to pick. I had to pick up like some photos from Staples, and then I had to go to you know friggin' Dollar General to pick up a thing or two. And I actually wanted it. One of them, you got to see the birthday card I got my grandmother. It says there are 3 basic commands for your birthday. You open it up and it says have fun, eat cake, and be happy. So I got that card for my grandma's birthday. Since her birthday is around the corner, it's my grandma's birthday is March 7th, in case y'all didn't know that. Um and oh huh. So um um but yeah, oh, and then not only that, but then I got like a soda there too. And then I walked over to Riverfront, which is Sierra's apartment building that she lives at, and I hung out with her for a little bit, and then I just took an Uber back here to my apartment. Um, but yeah, it was interesting. I was gonna say something, but I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, there's this soda flavor that I tried recently, you guys, that Coca-Cola came out with, and it's really, really good. It's called Cherry Float Coca-Cola, and let me tell you, it is so good. Like, it's kind of like cherry vanilla Coke, but creamier. Since like a float is pretty much soda with ice cream in it and stuff, and usually people put vanilla ice cream in their floats, which makes it hence the name cherry Coca Cola, cherry float Coca Cola. It's really good. Like I had a friend of mine, Travis, that bought a 12 pack of it online, and then my neighbor slash friend Eric did the same thing. And let's just say that my friend Eric's 12 pack of cherry float Coca Cola, let's just say didn't last long because you know me and another friend of mine kept on drinking them, and I felt bad because Eric only got to drink one or two. But it's fine though because if he really wants to, he could always buy um, another 12 pack off Amazon. He would just have to save up for it. Honestly, though, I don't think he's gonna do that though because he has a lot of important stuff that he has to pay for. But I'm not gonna tell you what it is because that's none of my business to tell y'all. It wouldn't be appropriate. Um, um, so, um, Oh God, I just realized I'm looking at myself in the camera doing this live stream. I'm probably eventually gonna have to get a haircut soon. Cause like, it's funny because like sometimes my family likes to joke around when they see how shaggy I look. They like to crack jokes and stuff. Like for example, they say I look like a terrorist with this much hair. And I know it's kind of messed up, and stuff, and it's kind of stereotypical, but that's what my family said. I didn't say that. That came out of their mouth. So and they're just joking. They're just joking, but they're also being serious because they want me to do better at taking care of my hair and stuff and all that. But yeah, I'm eventually gonna have to book a hair appointment and stuff. There's a barber shop that's across from where I live, so maybe I might go there. But I probably won't do that till next month, because I feel like the first week of the month, my conservator gives me $250, and it should be way more than enough to get a haircut that week. Um, Holy crap, you guys! I just realized we've been on this live stream already for almost 42 minutes. I didn't realize that. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm probably gonna have to get going soon, anyways. I'm gonna continue to do this live stream for another 18, 19 minutes, and then I'm gonna head off, and stuff, from this live stream and stuff. Um, and that way I can watch the Yankees game where they're going against since they're going against the Pirates today. And I noticed that like our record right now in the Grapefruit League for spring training, like we're 1-2, and I'm kind of nervous because the Pittsburgh Pirates are like 3-0. They haven't lost a single spring training game yet, and I'm kind of worried we're gonna lose and they'll get their fourth one, but we won't know. We won't know until we watch it, and we won't know until it happens. So I'll probably, like I said, I'm probably gonna do this live stream for another 18 minutes, and then I'm gonna head off so I can go watch the Yankees game on my computer because I had to charge my laptop computer because it needed to be charged and stuff because I was using it all day yesterday almost, and then the day before as well. So it's like yeah, so which is cool. Um oh man, no. But I'm telling you though, oh, by the way, so forgot to speaking of the Yankees, someone at Friendship Community had given me this Yankees beanie, which is cool because I used to have another Yankees beanie that I had got for Christmas, but I lost it somewhere, and I have a strong feeling where I lost it. I think I lost it when I one time went on an outing with Focus to go to Applebee's for lunch or dinner. And let's just say I was wearing my Yankee beanie that day because it was a cold winter's day. And let's just say I think I left it at the restaurant, forgot to bring it back with me, and I never saw that beanie ever again. And I was like, no, because it was one of my favorite beanies, and since I love the Yankees, clearly, you know, and I have a collection of hats too. I love to have a variety of hats to wear, but I can show you some of the hats. Like, yeah, a lot of those hats are either Yankees or miscellaneous hats. So yeah, oh crap. Looks like I'm gonna have to do laundry soon too. I gotta get laundry done too. And I can always get laundry done, no problem. I'll probably do it sometime this week, on a day where I have nothing going on and like stuff like that. Um, so I'll probably just do that sometime later this week. I have enough money on my laundry card, so that shouldn't be an issue, luckily. Um, um, yeah. So crazy. But oh man. Oh, by the way, you guys. Thought I'd tell you. Um, so yesterday, I think it was. Was it yesterday? Yeah. Was it yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday I ran Yesterday, I ran into one of my staff at like Cumberland Farms when I went to go pick up some drinks from Cumberland Farms. I saw one of my staff from Focus, Nick. I thought it was his car because I was walking from Cummies and I thought I saw his Subaru and stuff, and I recognized what it looked like, and I also recognized his license plate. And but then like he drives by me, pulls over, and says hi to me and how you doing. I'm telling, oh, I'm doing good. I'm telling y'all, it's a small world after all. No Disney pun intended. Um, yeah. Um, you know what, you guys? You know what I kind of want to do? Well, I can always do it another time. Um, um, so man, man, I hate winter though. I wish I could like go somewhere where the weather is nicer and warmer. Because I know a few weeks ago, my best friend Rachel had went to Florida for a whole week, and she was like in Florida while the snowstorm here was happening that one time. Not this snowstorm, but the other one that we had earlier this year. Oh, did I ever tell you guys a story about how I started off the new year being sick and stuff? Like how the I was sick as a dog. I'm telling you that right now. Like I don't even know because I had a cold, but I had other symptoms too. I could have honestly had the flu, or even worse, I could have had COVID. But that was like a couple months ago, and I'm fine now. Oh, plus next month in March is St. Patrick's Day, and I there's an event that we're supposed to have here in the community room here at Uncle Corey. We're supposed to have like a St. Patrick's Day party, like have a dinner of like corned beef and a bunch of other food. Oh man. But I did also find out recently, as of Tuesday, um uh uh, McDonald's brought back the Shamrock Shake, and I still haven't had one yet this year. But I'm thinking if I'm ever nearby a McDonald's and I really want to, I could always buy myself a Shamrock Shake. I just love the Shamrock Shakes; they're so good. Um, Let's just hope that the ice cream machine. Let's just hope that the ice cream machine's not broken, and so that we can get one. The problem is though almost all the time they say the ice cream machine is broken, and I just tell them the ice cream machine's not broken. You're just too lazy to make it. You know what I'm saying? The ice cream machine's not broken. You're just too lazy to make my milkshake. Yeah, I feel like that's their excuse so that they don't. I feel like that's the McDonald's employees' excuse, so that they don't have to do anything. But here's the thing, though: is our generation really that lazy? Um, yeah, I don't know, man. Um, but yeah, okay. So it looks like it says on my phone that I've been live for almost 50 minutes. So I'm gonna run this live stream for another 10 more minutes. I'm gonna run this live stream for another 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna bounce because I do want to see the Yankees game. Once this live stream is done and over with. But you know what? The game I think started not even a few minutes ago. Uh, but I doubt that the runners have scored yet on either team. But I can check. Alexa, what's the score in the Yankees game?
On October 8th, 2025, in Game 4
Oh
of the
my god.
ALDS,
Alexa, stop. Well, guess I won't find out what the score is until um well guess I won't find out what the score is until after the live stream is over. Because unfortunately my Alexa is playing dumb with me and she's clearly not giving me the information I need. For some reason, she's thinking that it's the 2025 baseball season when that's done and over with. I swear, that machine has like a mind of its own. It's kind of stupid at times. It never gives me the information I want to know sometimes. But it's fine though. I should kind of upgrade and get a new version slash model of that. One that, or what I could get. I could get that membership where it makes her smarter and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it's like, but yeah. Um. Oh, speaking of the Yankees, if you guys are huge Yankee fans, you would know about the former radio announcer for the Yankees, John Sterling. I apparently found out that he had a heart attack recently, but he survived it, and he's doing a lot better now. You know. Well, the thing is though about John Sterling, he's been like he had like been the radio announcer for the Yankees for like 30 plus seasons practically, and he's older. Like, he was born 1938, so he's definitely getting up there. And then like, not to mention, because yeah, he was like the announcer for a long time for WFAN, New York Yankees radio network, and after all that, like he was like announced like 30 plus seasons of Yankees baseball, and then about a year or two ago he retired. Um, but I'm just glad that he survived his heart attack. I know somebody one time that had a heart attack, and they survived it too, and they've been doing great ever since. So, um, yeah, so thank God. Thank God the Lord was on our side and had them survive. Um oh, it looks like I hear outside the snowplow people plowing the snow and clearing the roads and driveways here at my apartment building. I had a feeling they would come eventually. Don't want to make it too dangerous to drive out and go in public. Yeah, because you know how that can be. And you know what's interesting? Some people are just. And you know what's interesting? Some people are just like to play Russian roulette, and then they risk things, and then they go out and drive in the snow, even if the state and tells you not to, and that they encourage you to stay indoors. Well, yeah. Um. Oh, excuse me. Um. But yeah. Um. Yeah. But you know what? I just realized, at least, even though we've had a crazy winter this year here in Connecticut, hey, at least we don't live in Antarctica, and at least we don't live in Alaska, where it's probably worse, 10 times worse, and 10 times colder. At least we're not in those areas. Um, yeah, at least we're not in those areas, which is good. Could be worse, you know? And honestly, though, And honestly though, I just realized this too. Maybe it is a good thing though that we've got a lot of snow here in Connecticut because then at least there'll be enough snow because then there'll at least be enough snow for the for like my friends best friends Rachel and Sierra to at least there'll be enough snow for them to do snowshoeing competitions. Like there'll be enough snow on the ground for the tournaments to be doable, for the competitions to be doable. At least there'll be enough snow for them this year. What I'm basically saying is, because it's been snowing a lot, at least there will be enough snow to have snowshoeing competitions. And therefore they won't have to make fake snow. Like with the machines and stuff. So, but yeah, so yeah, um, yeah, Torrington has a history of getting a lot of snow. Like Litchfield County in general is the one county in Connecticut that I feel like gets hit the hardest, I think. So I think that's how it works. Well, it all depends on how fast, it goes. Oh man. I'm actually curious. Um, I'm wholeheartedly curious just because. Um, Alexa, how many days till summer?
Summer starts in 3 months and 3 weeks on Sunday, June 21st, 2026.
Wait, how long till? Alexa, how many days till summer?
Summer starts in 3 months and 3 weeks on Sunday, June 21st, 2026.
Oh, okay. Man, I can't wait for the summertime though, you guys. I know it's gonna be a really hot summer, but I'm still gonna have fun regardless when summertime comes. Even springtime too, because I like the spring weather too, but I also like spring because it's when my birthday comes around, since my birthday is May 12th. Um, yeah, summertime should be fun. Um, have a lot more activities that we could all do. Um, so, and oh, guys, and then the last thing I wanted to tell you too, um, before this live stream ends, um, I thought I'd tell you y'all that I thought I'd tell y'all that oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say. Um oh yeah, so you know what I was just thought of? I thought of this. Like I know how like I watch like some I know that my family watches like UConn men and women's basketball because that's their favorite college basketball team. And my mom had also went to UConn for college from 1993 to 1997. But I just realized like it'd be so cool, you know, knowing how good the men are doing and also knowing how pretty damn well the women are doing. Imagine if the UConn men and women won the championship this year, you know, if they both won the same year. That would be so cool, you know. And it has happened before, but it's been a while. I think the last time it happened, I think, was like 2011. I don't know. I could be wrong, but long story short, it was a long time ago. Yeah, it's kind of like how sometimes when I play bingo with Rachel at Friends and Community for bingo night. It's almost like how her and I hope to win and get a bingo at the same time. Like since since Rachel and I are close best friends, and it'd be pretty cool if her and I both won at bingo at the same time, like we both were winners at the same time. That'd be funny. Um. So yeah. Oh, and it's officially been an hour with this live stream. So yeah. So thank you for those of you who are here. Thank you guys for watching this live stream so much. Thank you for watching. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you see I'm making new videos and stuff and all that. So I'm heading off so I can go watch the Yankees game. So I hope you all have a great day. So I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe from the snowy weather, especially since it's practically a blizzard, practically. So stay safe out there from the snow. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you Grand Slammers another time. Bye.